Hi Geminis, welcome to your mid-December 2017 tarot reading. So this is going to serve as like a little bit of a snippet for you guys for the next 2 weeks, as well as lessons, that we can extract from 2017 that we can bring into 2018 with us to facilitate the transition and to help guide us on the right path. First of all, let me just talk a little bit about here. I feel like some of you are going to be having some very, very tremendous, strong attraction to another person, and I feel like it's in the workplace. Okay, so it's in it could be like a client I'm sensing. It could also show up as somebody that you're collaborating with, somebody that could even be managing you or bringing in clients for you, or is like a representative that that speaks on your behalf. So I feel like there is a very, very strong sense of like being attracted to, being pulled, and being really smitten by another person. So I feel like it's showing up here as a very, very solid relationship that can be formed from this. But for those of you who are, attached and you're not in a position where you can pursue this, I feel like it's going to be posing as a temptation for you, a source of temptation. And I don't feel it being confined to just, the end of December. I feel like it's going to drag on into 2018 as well. So this is something I want you to be a little bit careful about, because I feel like you're not feeding into it. And then even for those of you who are single, you're also anticipating the consequences. You're thinking like, oh, I'm professionally linked up with this person. I don't want to ruin that professional connection, or I don't want to ruin my reputation, or I don't want things to get weird. And so you're approaching this in a very methodical manner, and you're not jumping the gun, you're not jumping right in, you're not rushing in. So I feel like some of you, even if you're single and you have this really strong attraction to another person, you're not jumping the gun, which is good. So I feel like you want to sit with this and you want to mull it over. And I feel like not only are you physically attracted to the other person, there's this sense of like kindred spirit, like emotionally you have a really strong connection, you agree with each other, and there might be some opposition in the work environment where somebody is like wanting to be a contrarian, and then you and the other person, you're so much alike that you agree with each other, you give each other emotional support, and you're kind of like in alliance with each other against the third party. So I feel like there's this sense of camaraderie that is really rare. It's very exciting, and it's almost like you're finding your other half. So just be careful, and approach it with a professional approach it with in a very professional manner, and don't do anything that you would regret. Okay. On top of that, what I also feel as well is there's a message here about, and I feel like it's in like a continuation of this situation. It's saying long-term gains versus short-term pleasure. Okay, and when I heard that, I didn't really associate it with kind of like temptation and love and lust and infatuation. I was thinking more in terms of like, it could be, but I was thinking more in terms of, don't think about a quick financial payout, think about long-term gains. So that means if everybody is just telling you, let's get involved into this one kind of risky financial venture, and everyone is trying to pull out, and you're just like, oh, I wonder what's going to happen, if I should follow suit. And I feel like actually you might want to rethink it. Okay, so we're talking about investment opportunities here, and this is not my area of expertise, so you need to consult your financial advisor. You need to consult whoever it is that's handling your resources, handling your investment portfolios. Okay, but I feel like there are some long-term things that you want to look into when it comes to money, when it comes to your projects, when it comes to your investment, because I feel like you're better off waiting it out. So that's the message I'm getting. You're better off taking the safe route. You're better off with the status quo. Excuse me. And you're better off keep as you were. like keeping as you were, rather than, you know, doing a 180 change of direction, because I don't feel that that's going to bode well for you. And I'm getting as well a message here to really, you know, getting enough rest, getting enough R&R, getting enough just time to yourself, so that you're not influenced by other people as to what they want, when they want to get together. And so I feel like it is going to be the next 2 weeks will be very, very busy. And so taking enough time to yourself, it's going to be necessary, okay? Family demands, family expectations, of course, it's the holiday season, but I don't see any problems, any snags in the road that is associated with that's coming in. I just feel like for those in relationships will really flourish and blossom. There will be communication breakthroughs, and not that you're having trouble before, but I feel like there's going to be a lot more agreements, there's going to be a lot more consensus, there's going to be things that are pushed through because everyone is on the same page, or everyone is going to, you know, overcome their differences and just be on the same page. So rounding out this year, I feel like you're heading into 2018 with a lot more, I want to say, with a lot more harmony in your step, okay? So it's going to help already as we transition into 2018. So 2018 is a number 2 year, and a lot of it is the energy is all about, you know, making connections, and also finding luck through other people. And, you know, as a dual sign, I feel like for a lot of dual signs, the energy of 2017 was very, very disruptive. It's kind of like, you know, me against the world in 2017 for dual signs, and for you and for Pisces especially. And so 2018, the energy is softer, it is calmer. You're not going to feel like you're up against everybody. You're not going to feel like all eyes are on you. Will you float or will you sink? You're going to feel this harmonious energy where people want to cooperate, where people are just like, let's not fight anymore. Let's just, you know, kiss and make up, and let's just, in the spirit of camaraderie, let's just agree to disagree, or let's just, you know, find the optimal best solution. So I feel like you have a easing up of tension, and you have like a de-escalation as well. So because of that, what I feel is the major theme for you in 2018 is to really do things by the book, okay? And whatever adversity you have to overcome in 2017, I feel like it revealed to you your strength, but it also tremendously revealed to you your weaknesses. Where am I, you know, not really strong in? What areas? What part of knowledge am I kind of shaky in? Admitting where we excel, and then admitting where we can do a little bit more work, where you can do a little bit more studying, we can do a little bit more learning, or where we can really strengthen up. I feel like that's really important for 2018. So 2018, the energy is, you know, relying on other people so that you can expand your knowledge. Finding, you know, people that are able to approach things in a more, I want to say, they're not so biased that they only see things from their perspective, but they're like well-rounded. They can, you know, play devil's advocate. They can provide you with a holistic piece of the puzzle. They can provide you with both sides of the coins. And so you're going to come into opportunities where you meet people like that. And it's also urging you to be a little bit more dualistic, but to also, you know, really figuring out, you know, what are my strengths, what are my weaknesses, and if I have weaknesses, what can I do to fortify these things and make them into strengths, okay? Like, what can I do to mitigate them? What can I do to enhance them? Or what can I do to compensate in a healthy way? So 2018 for you guys, I feel that it's also a year of, you know, learning and self-improvement, and at the same time it's like really being honest with ourselves and figuring out that, okay, what can you realistically learn from other people who are experts in their field? What can you take away from everybody around you? Like, they're there for a reason. and they're very logical, and everyone is, you know, the year of opposition is over. Now everyone is wanting to work and build things. So let's not be contrarian. Let's try to, you know, be diplomatic. Let's try to be harmonious, and let's just try to get our hands dirty and work and build things. So I feel like team building, I feel like that sense of camaraderie, that sense of harmony with the people that you're around, try to maintain that. That's going to be the crucial challenge for 2018. So I feel like it's really in your best interest to kind of like not take the lead and let others kind of step up, okay? I hope the messages resonate, and I hope it is helpful for you guys. I wish you guys the best and have a very wonderful holiday season with your loved ones, your family, okay? I'll be back for January. Take care.